Learning new skills for multicam video. Behind the lens on a multicam concert video. Only go into places that you've rehearsed getting into. When it is dark and there are lots of trip hazards, trying to get somewhere else could potentially be very dangerous. If you must leave the camera, make sure there's someone you know keeping an eye on it, and that they know that they're keeping an eye on it. When you get to the end of the tape, change it over. There should be enough tape and battery to allow you to change tapes and battery if needed in the intermission. If the low battery warning is flashing that it is running out, stop recording first. Turn the camera off and change the battery. Don't let the camera stop because it has run out of battery. Put your used tape back into its jewel case, not floating around in your pocket or your bag. The tapes pick up dirt and fluff and can be damaged easily. Wait for the crowd to start moving out before you stop recording. If you are comfortable dismounting the camera and packing up the tripod with its quick release head, please do so after the final curtain. Sling the camera around your neck, never put it down on the ground. The director will collect all the tapes, cameras and tripods at the end. Make sure he gets them. He'll put stickers on them and lock them away until he's ready to give them to the editor. This should be a fun experience. Everyone involved really appreciates you donating your time and sharing your skills. If you aren't having fun or think that it is all too much for you at the time, simply lock the camera into one view and keep it going. Then sit back and enjoy the night. You're an unpaid volunteer, not a slave. Once the concert's over and everyone has gone home, the job of putting it all together will be done by the editor. The editor will review all the tapes and look for the best shots. Editors always leave out your best shot. You will get a copy of the DVD for you to keep. Here are a few simple hints. Practice. If you aren't that familiar with the camera, see if you can borrow it beforehand and practice a few things like changing tape, replacing the battery, using the zoom, and setting up on the tripod and pan and tilt head. Framing. You should always leave some space in the frame for the performer to move into. If you frame the performer so that they're facing into the side of the frame with a lot of space behind them, this isn't as good as leaving a small space behind them and a lot of space in front. Editors look for this space so they can composite or superimpose a second shot into the clear space. If there's something in the frame that you don't like, don't worry about it. If you really want to get the full frame of the performer and there's an unfortunate rubbish bin or bottle or something like that in the rest of the view, ignore it. If the shot is good, the editor will replace the bin with perhaps a second angle of the performer from another camera, as long as one exists. You belong here. You aren't a second-class citizen, but a valuable member of the crew for the performance. As such, you will get extra privileges. You already have one of the best seats, and you'll have a bit more room around you in which to work. If someone from the audience tries to bully you or cramp your style, tell them that you're under strict instructions from the director not to move. Don't point him out directly, instead point to a general area that's out of reach. If the audience is asked to reposition themselves, you get first choice of new position. Shoot the talent. Don't shoot the audience. It's rarely a good idea to swing the camera around onto the audience. We will have some other cameras set up to get audience reaction shots that are discreet. Remember, no matter how beautiful you think the venue is, it's only there to hold the talent and the audience out of the weather. You will probably get plenty of ambient shots anyway, without looking for new ones. Even at the Opera House, you don't see the audience gawking around during the performance. They wait until there's nothing on stage to look at. The performers are here for the pleasure of showing off their skills. They do this for the fun of it, and very few of them actually make a living from it. So it definitely isn't about money. A full multicam video shoot with outside broadcast vans, linked cameras, talkback systems, etc. costs big money. So your contribution today is very, very much appreciated. They don't expect to make money from this. In fact, previous recordings have still to recover costs alone. They hope to have a memento of their participation, and they would like to have a DVD that audience members can purchase later as a memento of the night. How many of you have been to a similar event and wish that there was something you could play at home to relive your experience? We hope you have fun yourself and still get to enjoy the performance. I'm doing this as a hobby, and I'm here for the fun just as much as you are. Without all of your voluntary help, we couldn't make this happen. Last time, everyone was very pleased that they could be part of the final result, which all agreed was better than their individual efforts alone. The venue is also on a shoestring budget. They will use this video and other media to promote themselves. The one way that all of them have to reward you is by giving you free tickets to future performances or other non-cost rewards. Hope this has helped. Thanks. I'm Bush Traveller.